Warning, the following content is unscripted and definitely will offend your precious feelings. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Gun Bunny. Gun Bunny, and where Gun Bunny is, Psychodorf 9 is not soon to follow. Dean Krantz, good morning, Dean. How are you doing, my friend? Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches, is here. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Arwen Avalon, the lady Arwen Avalon is here. Everyone say good morning to the lady Arwen Avalon. Thank you so much for being here, Arwen. Gun Buddy! Good to see you again, Gun Buddy. Pat S., good morning. I said Gun Buddy already, didn't I? Oh, and I said Chris Persia too. Mary's Game Room, good morning, Mary. How are you doing this morning? So good to see you. Good morning, Mary. Jester of Sin, how are you doing, brother? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well and having a great week because it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Leia Rose, good morning. Good morning to the lovely Leia Rose. Good morning. How are you? Nearsighted Cyclops, good morning. Mark the Infinitely Tired, the Bash brother of the South, is here. Thank you so very much, Mark, for being here. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely Roll Tide, Psychodorf 9. See, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be too soon. And boom, there he is. Gary Banjowitz, Worthington, good morning. How are you doing, brother? Gap Stargate, good morning. I hope you are doing well, Gap Stargate. My two dark side nuts, good morning. He says, rise and shine. Good morning, my two dark side nuts. I hope you are doing well. Good morning. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Mr. Dragon, good morning, Mr. Dragon. How are you? Project Storytime, greetings. The Bash brother of the East is here. Good morning, Project Storytime. I hope you're doing And I get kicked out of the studio. Captain Shrek, good morning. Captain Shrek, Rabid Slug, Ouchies, good morning. Happy Dinosaur 8000. How are you doing? Adega Outlaw, the mad doctor of disaster and destruction, is here. Speaker for the Dead, good morning. Speaker for the Dead, Brian Doss. How are you doing? Good morning, Brian. Dave G. Sound, Daryl the Derelict, so many wonderful people here. Thank you all for hopping in here and hanging out with us this morning. So, what is the topic for this Wednesday? Well, continuing with our YouTube talk, we're going to talk about what happens when you have a disagreement with another content creator. And I'm going to start off right off the bat because this is the one that you will most likely experience the most, because people get butthurt about this all the time, and I can't believe this is an issue, considering this is YouTube, and so millions of people do this. Millions of people do YouTube. So why do we have this, what I'm about to talk about? I don't know, because I've never understood it. How dare you go live at this time when I do this? What? Excuse me? How dare you? How dare you go live at this time when I do this at this time? You see, some content creators will get butthurt, absolutely butthurt, that you do something at a certain time. So early in the halls of Valhalla, I got a message. Can you please change the time you do this? Because this is when I do this. And I thought about it. I gave it a lot of thought. And I said no. I said the Wednesday night game streams have, I was doing them at this time, and then I changed it to this because of this. And now I've finally settled on this, and this time works for me. I'm not going to go back and change it again. I want consistency. And this person had a bit that I would not change the time that I did the game stream. But it's just a game stream. But I've changed it 2 times before because of this other stuff. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to do it at this time. If you want to do your show at the same time, that's fine. I will not take it personally. There are going to be people that get upset that you do something at a certain time. You cannot worry about that. You cannot worry about what other people are going to get upset about. If you have a show at a certain time, and they have a show at a certain time, that's just the way it is. Don't get upset about it. Oh, but my viewers know I go live at this time, and expand your viewership a little bit. Expand your viewership so everybody's not trying to watch 2 people at the same time. You cannot take this personally, and you cannot get upset about it. This person that I'm talking about, they got upset that I would not budge on this. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but this is when I do this. And this is when I'm going to do this. If you're going to do it at the same time, best of luck to you. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be pushy. I'm just going to do my show. I'm not going to get upset at you, so I don't understand why you're getting upset at me. But they're going to get upset with you. And there's no reason. There is no reason. Do you know how many people do this every single day? I can't count how many people do this every single day. I can only imagine what the uploads are like. I can only imagine what the uploads are like. You have people that go live at the same time every day. I'm sure, hundreds of thousands of people that go live, that upload, that do all this in the same hour, in the same day. Do not let someone start crap with you because you decide to have a upload or a show on a certain time, on a certain day, every week, whatever. Happy Dinosaur 8000. I know 9 a.m. is Loki's morning show. One of my only reasons to get up at 9 a.m. Thank you. Happy. Thank you so much, Dino Buddy. Seriously. The Speaker for the Dead, there are billions of people out there. I think they're enough for everybody. There's enough time and enough space for everyone on YouTube. There's no reason to be arguing about broadcast time or anything like that. Absolutely not. Too much of human interaction is like kindergarten. Psychodorf9 with $5 super chat. I absolutely agree. And there's no reason to be fighting over a time slot. Absolutely no reason to be fighting over a time slot because people come in like this next clip. Thank you, Psychodorf9, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this is just what I'm talking about. Skål! And that's right there, how they imagine a feud going. It's absolutely crazy. Daryl the Derelict with $5 super chat. If you have made a schedule, keep to it, but don't be afraid to alter it if necessary. Most viewers understand. That is absolutely correct. Be consistent. I want to tell you something. That is the most important thing in YouTube. More important than what time, what crowd, whatever. Being consistent, making a schedule and keeping to it, that is the most important thing. But just like Daryl said, shit happens. It's life. Life happens. And sometimes you gotta switch things up because that's the way it is. Don't get upset. Don't get frustrated. Just do what you got to do and make the show happen. Thank you so much, Daryl, for that $5 super chat, brother. This one's just for you. Skål!
Long live the fighters!
As Pod Racing Palpatine says, life finds a way. That's right. That's right. And so will you. So will you. As a content creator, you are going to find your way. There are people, I'm going to tell you something. There are people that watch videos, copy their shit, and then go off and replicate it on their own channel. I don't care. Why are you focused on someone else's stuff? I'll tell you something. Stop focusing on other people's content and focus on yours. That's huge. Stop focusing on someone else's shit and focus on yours. That is what is important. You focusing on your content. You getting your content out there. But Loki, they did this. Stop worrying about what they're doing and worry about what you're doing. If someone comes out and badmouths you, that's on them. It's not on you. But Loki, what if they believe them? Well, then that's their problem. It's not your problem. You do your thing and keep doing your thing. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Worry about what you're doing. You have to focus on your content. If you want to be a content creator, you have to focus on your content. But Loki, I just want to be a YouTube star. Good luck with that. Good luck. Enjoy. I done figured out the algorithm and I'm going to be a star. Good luck with that. I'm happy for you. If you want to be a content creator, call me up. If you want to be a YouTube star, well, fucking shit. Enjoy. Do you know how many people make it to 1 million? Do you know how many people make it to 2 million? Do you know how many people break that barrier? Not that many. Even less than the people they get monetized, and that's a low ass number. Stay real. I'm going to stay real. I'm going to be real. What do I want from YouTube? I want to enjoy the content I make. I want to talk to each and every one of you every morning. I want to have a blast doing it. That's what I want to do. That's what I enjoy doing. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Because that's what makes me happy. It makes me happy getting to do this every day. That to me is more important than all the other shit. You can talk about, let's talk about numbers real quick. I got an argument, a disagreement, which is what we're here to talk about today, with another content creator about numbers. Why? Because that's what is important to them, is numbers. They won't say that. They won't tell their audience that. But that is what is important to them, is numbers. I don't talk to this person anymore. I don't have any interaction with this person anymore. They dumped a good friend of mine, got rid of them because of numbers. Numbers is all you care about. You're going to fail. You're going to burn out. That's all you care about, is all you're doing is looking at your numbers every day and going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this isn't going this way or this isn't going that way. I really pity you and I feel sorry for you. Numbers are not what this is about. Looking at your numbers and going, well, I want this, this, and this. And I want this to be this. Stop looking at your numbers. Anyone under 100,000 shouldn't even be looking at their numbers anyway. I say that and people look at me like I'm crazy. Look, worry about your content. Your content is what is going to get you to the show, not numbers. And this was a huge disagreement with me and this person. It was a huge disagreement because they want more. Let me tell you something. Here's the secret. Here's what nobody's going to tell you. This is absolute 100% honesty here. The majority of people on this platform want to do nothing but work on this platform and become a millionaire. That's what they want. They don't want to work a job. They don't want to work another job. This is very much a job. They do not want to work another job. They do not want to split their time. They just want to do this and they want to make $1 million off of it. And can you blame them? Can you blame them? And they do not care how they get there. This is not everyone, but this is the majority of people on this platform. And some people will be very upfront and honest about that. I want to make $1 million and I want to do nothing but YouTube. And then I want to retire. And I want to get an island with naked women. Okay. I am very upfront and honest about this. I want to do this morning show. Probably going to do this morning show for another 8 years. So 10 years of Mornings of Mischief. And then I'm going to buy a record store. And I'm going to retire. And I'm going to sell records. Because that's what I want to do. That's my plan. That's my 10-year plan. I always wanted to run a record store. I always wanted to have a record store. But Loki, how can you go from being on YouTube for 10 years and doing this to selling records? It's what I want to do. I enjoy what I'm doing now. I have a future plan to own Valhalla Vinyl and have a record store. Yes, Yeti. Absolutely. You can get an island with naked women. Stig Kenobi, good morning, Stig, says YouTube sickness equals full focus on views. Use people for views and subs. Usually kicks in at monetization. Almost always ends with the channel stagnating. Boom. Do you know why? Do you know why? Not you, Stig, because I know you know why. But I'm asking everybody out there in chat, do you know why this happens? This right here, what Stig's talking about here. I've seen it over and over and over and over again. This is the circle. Because you use people that you meet. You use people in the community. You use your fellow content creators like leapfrog pads. You're jumping on their backs and you're using them. And it becomes obvious that you use them. But it doesn't matter. You do it anyway. I've seen this over and over and over and over again. And it's absolutely insane when it comes out and slaps you in the face. There was a person that was a part of Valhalla towards the very beginning. And this person eventually went on a rant about how it was our job to get them subscribers. It was our job to successfully promote their channel. That is not our job. I don't care if you pay me. I don't care if you are a patron, if you are a member. It is not our job to make you successful. That is your job. It is your job to make content for your channel. It is your job to successfully promote that content and run that content. Some people are very good at that. Some people are not. But at the end of the day, that is up to you. You can change whether you're bad at something. You just have to listen. That's what we're all here for. Stig Kenobi, I was shown a screenshot of a conversation between 3 YouTubers talking about how they were going to suck up to me because I know Mary and John Talks, so they could get to them through me. That's bullshit. That is absolute, total bullshit. Hey, we'll go through this person because they know this person. I want to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little story here. There was a mischievous young content creator who went out in the wild. And this mischievous young content creator met a whole bunch of people. And eventually, this mischievous young content creator met another content creator that he liked. And that content creator needed a little introduction. They needed an introduction. They would have never asked the mischievous young content creator for the introduction, but they needed the introduction. So the mischievous young content creator went out on his own and made the introduction because he knew that they would get along really well. And he was really glad he did. Now, on the other side of this coin, If this person had said, I really need to meet this person and the only way I could do it is through you, I'd be like, well, reach out and talk to them. Reach out. You need to reach out and you need to talk to this person on your own. Doors will open. Pat Stevens Seagal Loki, do the creators who think other creators don't deserve monetization counts as disagreements or drama? Yes, absolutely. And I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. We started with disagreements on time. We've talked about disagreements in how you do things. Let's talk about monetization real quick. There are going to be people that do not think you deserve what you have. They want what you have. And this really sucks. This really, really, really sucks. They don't want to work for it. But they want what you have. And they are upset that you have what you have. I want to tell you something. When me and Mike talk about never missing a morning show, we're not kidding. Whether it's been set up in advance, recorded in advance, whatever, we have done everything humanly possible to make sure this show goes on every single morning, Monday through Friday. That is not us messing around. That is the dedication we have and how much we take this seriously. This is not instant success. This is not something that happens overnight. This is something that you have to work hard for. This is something you have to put time and effort in. Stephanie, not unless you don't take it that seriously. It's just monetization. You're making money. And it's something that I talked about before. A lot of people want to do this, and that's all they want to do. And that's fine. If you want to make that your goal, that's fine. But you can't backstab, walk all over, and treat people like shit to get there. And there are people that will, and there are people that do. And those are the people you have to stay away from. Stig Kenobi, you should have seen the pissed off YouTubers when I got a shout out on FNT. I didn't care about the shout out because not building a channel. Apparently, I took their place. Ha ha. I've been there, Stig. I have been there. I got a shout out from Gary and Az. It tipped me over the edge. It was like 380 subscribers in like 2 minutes. And there were people that were very pissed and very upset that I shot past them like they were standing still. There are people that had been there for over a year, that had been at 600 and change for over a year. And suddenly I wasn't. 8 years, 9 years maybe now. I've talked about that before, my two dark side nuts. 8 or 9 years Gary's been at this. And he is now, the last couple of years, skyrocketed to where he's at. This was not an overnight thing. He did not ever think he would be where he is now. It is not something that happens overnight. You hit on a topic and suddenly the algorithm goes, yes, we want you. And boom. For everybody out there that think that this is a mad dash sprint to the finish line, it is not. It doesn't matter how fast you get to wherever you're at. It matters where you are years from now. I don't give a shit how fast you got to 5K. I don't give a shit how fast you get to 10. I've seen it all. I've watched it all. I've been here for a long time. And a lot of this shit never changes. And that's the surprising thing. Is you'll see someone who acts the exact same way, who does the exact same shit, and you're like, I've been here before. I've watched it. Oh, but blah, 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 blah. No, blah, 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 blah. It's always the same. Bat Steven Skull, $2 Canadian Super Chat. Funniest, though, is you don't need a shout out. I didn't. No, you do not. All you need to do is catch in the algorithm. That's it. And poof, away you go. And that algorithm changes constantly of what it's looking for and why it's looking for it. It seems to me that if you do your own thing and talk about what you love, regardless of trends, in the long run, you will do better because more fun to watch, more real. Stig gets it. And here's the thing. And this has been argued. Someone argued this with me, and I couldn't believe this when they argued it with me. I said you need to do and talk about what you love and have fun. That is the most important thing. Doing what you love and having fun doing it. And I was told, well, I didn't listen to the advice of this person, so I was a fucking moron. And I could be here already if I just listened to this other person. Well, guess what? I did listen to that other person. And I decided that this is what I wanted to do. Just ask Mexican Iron Man. No, there is never any disrespect thrown at Mexican Iron Man. Ever. He knows this. But he also knows that when he comes to me with an idea, when he comes to me with a plan, when he comes to me with something and he tells me, Loki, you need to do this, he knows I'm going to take it into consideration and then do what I feel is best. That is no disrespect to him. That is no disrespect to whatever idea he brought me. I'm going to weigh it a different way. It's not about what's going to get me there fast. It's not about what number is going to do the best for me. It's not about, oh, well, this can get me there in a week instead of a month. And there you go, Snoopy on the ground. Doing what you love does not equal others will care. Standing up for what you love, doing what you love, that's true. That doesn't mean that anybody's going to watch your content. I take that into consideration every single morning. Every single stream. Just because I care. Just because I love it, just because I'm upset about it, doesn't mean anybody else is going to be. But is that what you're here for? Is that what you're here for today? To listen to what I love? Is that why you're here? No. I would hope not. Each and every one of you out there, I respect your opinion. Do you know why I respect your opinion? Because ours have been trampled over by these crazy blue-haired, green-haired fucking whack jobs that think they can tell us what we need to be watching and how we need to be watching it, what we need to be eating, how we need to be eating it, what we need to be wearing, how we need to be wearing it, what we need to be thinking, and how we need to be thinking it. That is what we're being told. That's what we are being told in commercials. That's what we are being told in movies. That's what we are being told in television entertainment. If you think this way, you are a horrible person. If you wear this, you are a horrible person. If you believe this, you're a horrible person. If you watch the old entertainment, you are an ist and ob and a Yahtzee for not liking the new stuff. We've had fingers pointed at us, and we have been blamed, and we have been told we are the problem. I get up here every single morning and talk to you guys because I am proving every single morning we are not the problem. They are. Psychodorf 9 with $5 super chat. People are starving for a real connection. It is why lamestream is dying. People will care if you do. Thank you, brother, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and we're going to throw a little Spartan at you this morning. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Rod Thunderheart with a $5 Canadian super chat. And yes, I can. Rod, Twitter it to me. I'll throw a link out. Throw me a Twitter link. Throw me a link on Twitter. DM me it, and I will throw it in chat. Unless somebody else has it. Unless one of the mods have it. He says, Hailstone Loki, I'm sorry for sleep getting the best of me the last couple of months. It's all right, brother. It happens to every one of us. Mexican Iron Man loves my book, See Through Love. Can I give you link? Absolutely, brother. Like I said, throw me a link on Twitter, Discord, wherever you can send me a link. I will get it put in chat. I promise. And this one is just for you. Thank you for keeping the fires of Valhalla burning bright. And we're going to throw you $1, Rod. Skol!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. The OG skull from the original, from the beginning. Thank you, Rod. You're going to get disagreements with content creators. You're going to get arguments. How you deal with that is just as important as how you deal with your own content. I don't want any drama in my life. I don't want any drama behind the scenes. I don't want to have to deal with any of that crap. I shouldn't have to deal with any of that crap. So we want to keep it the least amount of drama as possible. There are people out there that do not feel that way. They feel that drama drives sales. Drama gets them attention. Drama brings in the big bucks. That's absolutely positively not true. Mexican Iron Man with $4.99 super chat. Hashtag blame Mexican Iron Man. He is the real problem here. That brown dude guy needs to YouTube produce less and focus more on his tortilla plantation. That, my friend, is absolutely positively not true. Mexican Iron Man, as I said before, no disrespect earlier, talking about I'm going to weigh what I want to do. That is just the way I do things. I could be a lot further ahead right now if I just listened to Mexican Iron Man. I've been told that more than once. I know I could be further along. I'm going to do things my way, though. And that is nothing against Mexican Iron Man. Mexican Iron Man has tremendous clout in YouTube and wonderful ideas. Absolutely wonderful ideas and ways to help you grow. And it's not that I'm being stubborn. It's not that I'm being disrespectful. It's that I want to do things my way. I've done things. Listen, I've done things other people's way my entire life. I did things the way my parents wanted me to do things growing up. I did things the way other people wanted me to do things as I was growing up. When I got married, I did things the way someone else wanted me to do things. When I got in my accident, I did things the way I was told to do them. I'm done doing things the way other people want me to do. This is Loki's time. I love Mexican Iron Man. He's my brother. No disrespect ever intended. And it took him a while to get that. It took Mike a while to get that. That it is in no way disrespecting him not doing something the way he thinks I should be doing it. Yes, my way. I'm going to do it my way. And that might be a longer way. That might be a longer way. But I tell you what, I'm going to have one hell of a time getting there. Because I'm going to do it my way. And I'm going to have fun. And I'm going to love doing it. I'm going to love getting there. And when my time's up, when my 10 years up, I'll still be around. I'll still do uploads. But I'm gonna go open a record store. Come hell or high water, I will open Valhalla Records and have a record store. And I will have gotten there my way. Not anybody else's way. You know, I used to love driving a truck, driving a rig, because I was kind of my own boss. Yeah, I had someone tell me you need to go here and you need to go there, but at the end of the day, I decided how I got there. That was my decision. And guys, I am going to post this right in here in chat, and I'm going to pin that. That is Rod Thunderheart's book, See Through Love. If you would like to get a copy, that is where you can get a copy. It is pinned to the top of the chat. So if you want to get a copy of that book, there's your opportunity to get it. Thank you so much. Pat S., my cousin's best line ever at 19 years old. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. I'm joining the Marines. Yeah. That right there. I said something very similar, Pat S. I said something very similar. So, Loki's Arcade, perhaps. Buy records and play a few games. I would love to have an arcade. I would absolutely love to have an arcade. That right there with the record store. I love records. I'd love to have an arcade. I think I'd love the records more, though. I really do. Because I love walking into a record store and just flipping through records. I love soundtracks. I'm going to have a big soundtrack section. It's probably not the smartest idea because not everybody gravitates to soundtracks, but I love soundtracks. Guys, I was listening to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, yesterday on vinyl, on the green oozed vinyl. And I was like, man, this is like dun 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 dun, and dun 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 dun. I love that. I love stuff like that. And I mean, I love games, but I've got games. I've got records too. But and it's difficult collecting both. Believe me, it's difficult because I collect Steam games and I collect PlayStation games and I collect Xbox games and I collect Nintendo games. And then I've got records that I'm collecting and sets that I'm looking for. Guys, there's a Lord of the Rings set that I'm trying to get a hold of that is $3,500. It's $3,500. It's a 30 record set, 10 for each movie. And it is $3,500. And there are very few of them out there in existence. That's one of those things that, well, maybe next year. Maybe one day. If it wasn't for Loki doing things his way, We wouldn't have Valhalla, and that would be tragic. Also, I thank Loki for making me the live streamer guest I am today. No more scripts. No more scripts, brother. No more scripts. Shoot from the hip. Tell how you feel. Say what you mean. Say it how it is. Tell how you feel. Forget the scripts. You can have notes, DJ Ronnie G. I have notes sometimes. I just won't read off a script. And I never have. I've always been about improv. You just improv it. And there are some people who cannot do that. They have to read off a script. I just feel fake when I'm reading you something. When I'm sitting here and I've got something written, I feel fake. I feel like I'm reading you something instead of talking with you and having a conversation with you. Because the conversation is what matters. The conversation is what matters. And thank you so much, Mexican Iron Man, for that $9.99 super chat, brother, and for the other ones. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And you know what? Just for you, brother, we're going to send out the Roman Legion. Skull! T-shirt historian says, Loki, I agree. I can't do scripts. It takes me longer to write them, record them, and upload them than it does just to get on the air and say what I got to say. That's right. I completely 100% agree. That's why live streaming is the way it is for me. Milton Knowles, the Insane Witch King. I don't use scripts for my videos as well. That's why they're not very good. Not true, brother. Not true. Honesty is important. Honesty and consistency is very important. Being you. Letting the people see you. That is important. And I don't mean with a camera. I mean get to know you. It's massive. Get to know you. The Guilt Man. Dude, how are you doing, brother? I haven't seen you since Vegas. The Guilt Man, $9.99 super chat. If you start a project to fund the record store, I'll back it or fund it. I've started to collect Funko Pops. I have a Joker and Batman from Batas Pop and a Sean Connery one too. Skull. Thank you so very much. Gilk, man, Thomas Gilkey. Thank you, brother, for that. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and I will consider that. I will. I want that record store, guys. I do. I can't wait. It's going to be the best damn record store you've ever seen. Thank you so much, brother. We're going to burn down the village just for you, Thomas. Skull! Burning down this morning. Mexican Iron Man endorsement. Rod's book. I'm nearing the end, and it's been a fantastic read. Mexican Iron Man's telling you to get the book, guys. Get the book. The link is up in the chat. It is pinned at the top. Captain Shrek. Loki, I do not make videos because I would need scripts or outline, so I focus on streaming. An outline, yes. A script, no. You can do a video without a script. You can record it. I know you can. A focus, an outline, yes. You do need an idea of what you're going to do. You don't just be like, well, I'm going to record nonsense and then, no. You do need a focus. You do need an outline. But as far as the script goes, no. You can do it off the cuff. That's how I started. Go back to the original uploads I did. I would get on and talk for 10 minutes or 5 minutes and just talk. It wasn't until I did the first line stream with Doomcock that I was like, okay, I can do this. And it's a lot. This is fun. This is fun. Doing the videos, I would get frustrated. this was a lot of fun. And even though I had issues getting into the back room on StreamYards and camera issues and all kinds of crap in that first streaming, doing the actual stream, I had a ton of fun. I was waiting in the back room. I was having problems with apparently the headset. The VR headset was overriding the camera settings, and it was just I could not be brought on. It was like, your settings are all messed up, yada yada yada. So Abu Nas ended up going in front of me, ahead of me, and I'm very thankful for that, because I mean, when I sat down to get on that stream, I had a list of things I was going to say, and I had jokes written out, and I was not prepared, ladies and gentlemen, in the right way to do a live stream. And Abu Nas goes on ahead of me. He's like, yo, what's up, Phantom Menace? Let me break it down. And people are like, Abu Nas, Abu Nas, Abu Nas. And fireballs are flying around in chat. And I'm like, oh my God, I am not ready for this. And I threw all the shit that I'd written up, all the stuff I was going to do, I threw it over my shoulder. And I said, fuck it, I'll do it live. I literally did that. I said, fuck it, I'll do it live. I was sweating. I was sweating through my shirt. And I went live. And the first thing I told DC was, you threw me under the bus, you son of a bitch. Oh, what are you talking about, Loki? I was like, Abu Nas comes on here and he's like, yo, Phantom Menace, let me break it down. And burns the whole fucking stage down. And I come on after it, and I'm standing in a pile of ash. And it really broke the ice for me. It really did. It broke that ice and broke that barrier that was sitting right in front of my face that I didn't even see. I don't know which one. T-shirt historian. Abu Nas. Yo, Phantom Menace. Let me break it down. Yeah. But Abu and I thank Abu Nas. I thanked him. Last time I talked to him, I was like, thank you, brother. Really. Because if it wasn't for you, I would not be the streamer I am today. I would not be the YouTuber I am today. Because really what you did was show me that I was not prepared. It was like I got the opportunity to see how unprepared I was before it happened, before I did that live. Yeah, I'm Loki from Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Hello, everyone. Hi. And that's what I would have come out sounding like, and that would have been a mistake. That would have been a very big mistake. But because of Abu burning the whole fucking place down, it was almost like a reality check. You need to up your game, brother. You need to bring your game up a level. You need to up your game a little bit and bring your game up a little bit, and then go after it. And that's exactly what I did. And good morning, Stories by Irish. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Thank you so much. Yes, Loki doing voices. It's good to see you. Stories by Irish. It's good to see you. Man. Good morning to Apollome's Minion. Good morning, everybody who's you whacked a bot. You whacked a bot. Yes, the bot's gone. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah, you can, Milton. You can. I've seen people go on live streams and be absolutely silent. You can go on a live stream. Just go on a live stream with a group and get used to it. If you know what, if you got to dip your toe in the water, that's fine. You don't have to jump in head first. You don't. You can dip your toe in the water. It's not a race. No matter what anybody tells you, no matter what anybody tries to convince you, This is not a sprint. It's not a race. If you have to whittle it down to that kind of description, it's a marathon. 2 years in. Honestly, longer than that, because I used to make Star Trek videos all the time. But that's all I ever did was make fan videos, Star Trek fan videos. Stig Kenobi, I literally got unsubbed while I took a piss. Put the phone down, took a piss, went to the computer to keep watching there, subbed. Unsubbed. That's insane. And that's YouTube fuckery. You'll never hear me bitching about YouTube fuckery because it's part of what we have to deal with every day. Does that mean others can't complain about it? Absolutely not. You can complain about it all you like. It's part of the game. It's part of what we deal with every day. Make sure you're subbed, like the video, hit the bell, yada, yada, yada. I hear that all the time. I don't want to say that all the time. I don't want that to be my focus because it's not. My focus is this, talking to each and every one of you and the interaction we have. Stories about Irish. I'm the shyest person I know. Camera, stage fright, etc. Been on plenty of live streams, and that's helped a bit, especially with people who are friends. Especially with people that are friends. So my suggestion, Milton, is to get in a live stream with some people you know, some people you trust, and just chill. Just show up and talk. You just show up and talk. Some people have a problem with that. So, guys, hopefully this episode of YouTube Talk has helped in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully you can take something out of this and go, you know what? I'm there with you, Loki. I agree. Hopefully you have heard something that will help you in the days to come. And if not on YouTube, then in life. It's not a freaking sprint. It's not a freaking sprint. We're not in a sprint to see who can get there the fastest. It's not a sprint. Life is not a sprint. It's an endurance race. DJ Ronnie G with $5 soup chat. Speaking on a stream for the first time pushed me beyond my comfort zone, but it becomes fun like riding a bike without training wheels. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I could not agree with this more. When it stops being fun, when other people try and make you do what they want, when they try and make it horrible, you have to ask yourself why. Why does this person want to cause me drama? And at the end of the day, if that's all they're doing, you got to wave goodbye. Because you're not in this for drama. You're not in this for clout. You're not in this for any of the shit you spew. You're in this because you have a wonderful time doing it. Something you love to do. Something that makes you really happy. If all you're into it is for money, sorry. I wish you well. Good luck. Happy trails. I'm going to keep doing this because it's what I love to do. It's what I'm passionate about. It's what I enjoy more than anything else. And thank you, DJ Ronnie G, for that super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And we're going to fire off the nipple gun this morning. Skull! Everyone, take it easy. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we'll be back later tonight with the game stream. Take it easy, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.